Hello, fellow NMCNs and AMKNs. My name is Vikramjit Bhayana, and I'm from MBA 11, currently working with Bajaj Allianz General Insurance. I welcome you all to our very own visual podcast called How's the Josh. Let me invite our first guest, Ruchika ma'am. She hails from an army background, a proud daughter and a wife, a motivating mother to her son to join the forces and be a part of a wonderful fraternity. If we can say passion can become a career, then she is a live example. Academician for the last 15 years, presently a corporate coordinator for primary year IB program in an international school at the Indian Public School, Coimbatore. MCA, B.Ed, MA Education, and BCA are her educational achievements. Awarded the best teaching practices in her past experiences, with sheer determination and love for her passion, she was elevated to principal position at a very young age. She loves cooking and gardening, wants to open her own garden restaurant named as Teacher's Delight, where free sessions will happen to discuss the best practices for teaching. How cool is that? She believes in one thing which has kept her going: dare, rise, and make it happen. And with that, let's start with the Josh questions. Ma'am, are you a morning person or a night owl?
Uh, Very good evening to all of you, and good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. And hi to Vikram, the host of this podcast, and wonderful to speak to you on this forum. And I'm quite excited about it. And going to your first question, I am a morning person very well because my profession wants, early morning rise up. So definitely, I'm a morning person.
Wonderful. Are you a coffee person or a tea person?
Absolutely tea person, no fancy things in my life. Absolutely desi chai. That's go fine with me.
Lovely. What's the first thing that you do when you wake up in the morning?
Since you already told that I am into, I'm an avid gardener and I love gardening and also the first thing which inspire me to is to go to my plants and see how they are doing in the morning.
Wonderful. What's on your work desk?
Lot of things are there, Vikram, on the work days, but yes, definitely in today's era, laptop is must. So that is the first
Absolutely.
thing which
The digital
is
connect is a must.
always
I
there.
completely agree. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What's on your
So laptop is
smartphone home
definitely
screen? What's on your smartphone home screen?
okay. That's a nice question. A lot of apps are there, but yes, if you talk about something very special, it's my son's photograph, which I keep seeing it. It
Something
inspires
that's
me.
close to your heart. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Lovely. What's your favorite workday time waster?
When I'm not doing, or maybe when my boss is calling me, that's the time which I really feel it's a waste of time. And then the middle of your, routine and your boss calls you suddenly, then that is a wasted time for me.
It breaks the flow also of your thought process. I completely,
Yeah,
ma'am, I
yeah.
completely agree with
And you
you.
are in the middle of something and, the whole thought process go for the six. So that is the time which I really don't, admire it.
Agreed. Your favorite personal possession?
I will say my watch, which I have been wearing for such a long time, and I have not, parted from that. So my watch is my favorite possession.
I love wristwatches too, ma'am, and I've grown up with this thought that people who are close to their watches respect time a lot. I could be wrong completely, but the fact that you're wearing a watch, you appreciate and respect time a lot. That's what I personally feel, ma'am, and I love watches. So I think I hope you have the same sentiment, but I feel like
Yeah, definitely. Being punctual is one thing which we have learned all the way, in our life, brought up with
correct.
such a culture where, timings are very important and,
Absolutely.
value the time and value the people who you meet. So watch is something which I would definitely, tell others also to just now mobiles are there, it's the replacement to the watches, but still watch
Correct.
is a watch.
I
Can't
completely,
replace
I'm,
it.
I'm with you 100% on that, ma'am. Absolutely. How do you run a meeting, ma'am?
It's a very nice question to ask. Our meetings are full of hustle and bustle because we are always, engaged with children and also whatever minimum time we get in a day. So the meeting can happen anywhere, with the teachers or maybe with the colleagues and anywhere, wherever we are standing in a garden or so. Meeting is a very, very informal, and I feel that's a better way to interact, not to make it too serious about a very few, issues in life.
Very well said, ma'am. I think as light a meeting can be with a lot of focus, I think that's an effective meeting versus a lot of heavy stuff happening with less focus has no relevance, ma'am. So I think to your point, that's a very valid and very good way of running a meeting. My next question.
Yeah, so I totally agree with you. Meetings have to be very informal. We are not making, great empires here. It's just a normal discussion. So let it be light.
Absolutely, ma'am. My next question, ma'am. That one trait that you look in for new hires.
Okay. Since now I have come to a position where I do look for some qualities which, I have in me also. So for a new hire, I only, think of one quality which is very important in today's world is an open-mindedness. You know, trust me on that. One has to be open in the thinking, understand the other person's perspective, whether it is, our education field or anything for that matter. So open-mindedness is the one quality which I always see in the new hires.
Very well said, ma'am. Because I personally feel if the person does not come with an open mind, then for that person to unlearn what they already know and then relearn
Yeah.
this new is impossible. And I think every new person should have the ability of unlearning and relearning because every place is new, right? So that capable. So I'm glad you look at that for in a person because that's a very strong trait to have. And I'm sure your team is a successful team because if you look for this trait, they're all hard workers, they're all adaptable people, and good
Yeah.
executioners. So good thought, ma'am. Good thought.
Yeah.
My next question, ma'am. Who's been the greatest influence on you?
There are many people in my life who have really influenced me, personally also and professionally also. But as a pillar to me is my mother, definitely, which she's been always there with me. But there have been people who I've come across in my life who have, really motivated to me what I am today. So, not to name anyone specifically, but yes, there are people who I really, thank them for being in my life.
Ma'am, there's a saying, right? Because God couldn't be everywhere, He made mothers. I think what a strong point. I think mother's role is the most undermined, sadly, but at the same time, it is such a powerful, such an impactful role that a lot of people don't understand in times to come. I mean, they realize it later in their life, not earlier on. But I think it's such a wonderful relationship and a person to have in your life. I completely agree with you, ma'am. My next question: what's the best professional advice you've ever been given?
Best professional advice in my field is that I have always given to those who are, coming new or those who are, experienced also. I always feel that, there is something which you call as a, kind of a hidden talent in everybody. That's a uniqueness of every person. So I have always advised people, just, open up on that. This is very important in any profession, just let that sleeping giant inside you come out. So when it
Wow.
comes out, it's a miracle. To anywhere you go, it's a miracle. So that's what I always tell people, don't let that sleeping giant sleep only. Just let it come out.
Wow, I'm going to take away from this interview. Let the sleeping giant come out. I think a lot of us I procrastinate and we say dekh lenge, kar lenge, but I think the sleeping giant has been for you to really start walking that extra mile. Brilliantly put, ma'am. I'm so glad I'm doing this interview.
Yeah.
I'm sure the others will learn, but I'm learning already. So I consider myself very lucky. Any professional advice that someone gave you that had a big impact on you, ma'am?
Yeah, definitely. There were people who had really given me an advice of, being very, very loving and compassion. You have to have that love and compassion to whatever you are doing. For us, it is children, very tender hearts. For you, it may be your clients. You need to grow up your business on clients. We need to grow up our numbers on children. So, that
Yeah.
love and compassion combination is such a nice combination in any field at this point of time where, you have that kind of a a bonding towards your people, your, clients or your children. So this advice was given to me during my professional, journey. And few of my principal gave me, don't let this love and compassion go from you. So that I am always carrying with me till date.
Wow. Keep the love and compassion alive. Wonderful, ma'am.
Yeah.
Wonderful. My next question, ma'am. Who's your favorite sports person?
I love watching sports, Vikram, but lately I have got a little bit of interest in cricket. But yes, MS Dhoni
Okay.
definitely. I love him as a persona. I love him.
He's a country famous man.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Country
Though
favorite,
I
man.
have a very, yeah, though I don't have too much of knowledge of cricket, but yes, I do like him. I do like him
That's
as a person, as a sports person.
that's the beauty of being an Indian, man. You may or may not know cricket completely, but you know the players. That's the
Yeah,
best part because it's more
yeah.
like religion in the country. So you will eventually still know who's who and who's what. Lovely. Your favorite song, ma'am.
My favorite, sorry, I didn't get
Your
you.
favorite song.
Okay. It's an old song which I keep, listening whenever I'm feeling very low or, there is something which is, obstructing my way. That is like, आने वाला पल जाने वाला है. हो
Wow,
सके
that's a
तो
beautiful
इसमें
song.
जिंदगी बिता ले.
That's a beautiful
So
song. I
that's the one
completely
I
agree.
really, yeah, that really inspires me. Whenever I'm feeling, something which I need a push to me, so I listen to that song.
Lovely. Your favorite movie?
Favorite movie, I would say there was one movie which I really like. It's Lakshya, starring
Oh,
Hrithik
wow.
Roshan. So since it was the good, inspiring movie for the youngsters, and that time we were very young, so it really inspired us also. So that is the one movie I really like.
And since you want your son to join the army fraternity, I think you
Yeah,
watch this movie every day because I think it's such a motivating movie. It makes you believe that no matter what you are, how you look, you can still achieve what you want to, right? So I think it's a brilliantly made.
yeah, there is something about that movie which is very nice and very
It's got
sweet
a very
about it.
nice soul to it. I think it's got a very nice soul
Yeah.
to it.
So,
Okay, so the most fun moment at work for you.
I remember one. It's been like it's not a moment. It's like my routine. Every day, something or the fun moments keep happening with children. So I do remember one incident which I would like to tell you is like in the middle of the meeting we are having some formal meetings also as well. So there are children who know like ma'am is there and she's the most savior for them from when the teacher is teaching. So I have seen my children coming in my meeting and just telling ma'am, can you come to our class, ma'am? We have a problem. So that is like a very fun moment for me that I am in a serious meeting and my children come and bang on my door in my cabin and just tell me, ma'am, can you please come now? So that is a very fun moment for me, and I love that.
What I loved in your answers, ma'am, and I think a lot of us should imbibe this. You said that every day is fun. And I think the day
Yeah,
all of us start loving our job like it's our own and we take pride in it, we will all deliver like you're delivering. Love it. We will go all out. We will walk that extra mile, man. If you can't love what you're doing every single day, because we wake up and spend 10 hours, ma'am, of our waking time working. Loving that, I think if you don't, then either in a wrong place or you have to find things to love in it. Like in your case, you said you love every moment and that's why you're so happy. And that shows on your face, ma'am. Like
yeah,
glow, that gleam.
yeah.
I think it completely resonates in how you feel. So, a big lesson for all of us, seniors, batchmates, and juniors, love what you do because if you love what you do, you will go places. We've got a live example right here. My last question to you, ma'am. Your advice to young employees or young people out there would be.
See, everybody has their own way of living a life and their own passion in life and whatever they desire in life. I only one advice as a person over the years which I have learned and which I have seen. I feel that do what you like, love what you do. Okay, pursue your passion. And it's not like the choices makes your happiness. So if you make a right choice and it gives you an happiness, so that's the best way to live a life. So make your own path. Let people follow you. So that's what
Absolutely.
I keep advising people.
That's technology's issues, ma'am. I think you've gone mute again. Technical glitches happen. I think, especially in a virtual podcast, if there's no technical glitch, then there's no fun, right? It can't be a smooth sail. We've not scripted it. We're going with the flow, and this is a live example. And she's back.
Yeah, I think we need to do once again this question, or it's you've recorded.
No, I got your answer, ma'am. I got your answer completely.
You can just crop it, yeah, wherever you want to crop it.
Absolutely. In fact, when you almost finished the answer, you went on mute. So I was telling the audience that such glitches happen if it's not scripted, right? So we're going with the flow, and it should look also like that. I would like to tell the the questions that we're asking our guests are very casual because all of us know of our alumni with the names and the batches or the batch numbers that they come from. The whole idea is to bring in a persona to tell you that the person that they are, for them to be more approachable for you because you now know them. And because we're one big happy family, it's good to know all of each other beyond profession. And that's why there were some questions on some tips that you can get, some learnings that you can get. But holistically, it was a fun conversation. And I hope, ma'am, you had fun with me. The whole idea is to impart some knowledge, but have more fun. That was the whole idea behind this podcast, ma'am.
Yeah, absolutely. It was, very nice getting in touch with, again with the college. And I have very fond memories of the college, and I've learned a lot. What I am today, I've been doing an MCA from AIMK. That time it was NIMC, and
Correct,
that
ma'am.
was a launch pad for me. And believe me, Vikram,
Absolutely.
right now, what I am at this position, that MCA has really helped me. Whatever I learned in the college, though the profession is totally, poles apart.
Yeah.
I ought to be something in the corporate world or maybe in a technical world. But I am totally in an offbeat, different world. But
Correct.
that MCA was the launch pad for me. Still now, I'm getting these two worlds connected because of my MCA. So I really thank the college. I really thank my professors and the whole community of NIMC, AIMK right now. And I really wish very good for the college, and I feel the college grows. People like us, make some difference in the world, and do
Absolutely.
remember your roots. That's all I keep saying it to everybody. Just give it something back what you can give. So
Absolutely.
that's
And in fact,
my
no, I completely agree, ma'am. In fact, a lot of people say that you should do what you've studied. Of course, that is great, but we tend to forget that every step in life that we take is teaching us something. And only if we take it as a lesson will we keep growing, ma'am. If we keep thinking, "Arey, maine to MCA kiya tha, I should do something in that field only,"
yeah
that is good. But if you have a passion, and that's when how I introduced you, ma'am, that if you have a passion and if you're courageous enough to follow it, I have a passion, but I'm not courageous enough right now. But there are people like you who've taken that plunge. I'm sure you would have been scared in the initial plunge that will I succeed, will I not succeed?
yeah
But I think that that beam in you took you places that you wanted to make it big because it was your passion. You studied something that gave you a platform, and that's what makes you, ma'am. Of course, your foundation remains, and you are doing something starkly different but brilliantly well, and that is what is important, ma'am. And you're happy. Look at
yeah
it, you're smiling still. It's 8:30 in the night for the audiences to know we're working very hard to make this podcast, and she's still smiling. That shows that she loves her job. That's what is important. Perfect, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Vikram,
In
for
time.
your kind words. Thank you so much. And I would, tell everybody just keep smiling, be cheerful. Life is all about that. And do the best, wherever you are, whatever you are doing, just do your best. And just happiness is your choice. That's all I can say.
Thank you, ma'am. Such a pleasure talking to you. And I'm going to do the standard AIMK or NIMC tradition. I'm going to ask you, how's the Josh?
Josh is absolutely very high. It was earlier, now also, and it will remain high.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much.